My sister-in-law asked my wife to prove our daughter was mine at a family dinner. I told her a mistress shouldn't question legitimate marriages. It started 3 years ago when my brother began working late. His wife of 7 years noticed first. The receipts, the new cologne, the sudden business trips. When she finally confronted him, he didn't even deny it, just packed his bags and moved in with his secretary. The divorce was finalized in 4 months. The wedding to his mistress happened 2 weeks later. Our family struggled with it. My parents, traditional as they were, kept inviting the new wife to gatherings. For family unity, my mother would say. Your brother deserves happiness, my father would add. His ex-wife, meanwhile, raised their 2 kids alone while he played house with someone who knew exactly what she was doing when she pursued a married man. My wife and I kept our distance mostly. We showed up for major holidays, stayed quiet, left early. My wife especially felt uncomfortable. She'd been friends with my brother's first wife. They'd been pregnant together, raised babies together. Now she had to sit across from the woman who destroyed all that and pretend everything was normal. Last Sunday was different. We were at my parents' house for my nephew's birthday. My brother's new wife, Rachel, had been drinking wine since noon. She kept staring at our daughter, who was playing with her cousins. My daughter is 6, beautiful, and yes, darker than me. Both my wife and I are Indian, but I inherited lighter skin from my mother's side. My daughter took after my wife's family. During dinner, Rachel leaned across the table toward my wife. You know, she said, loud enough for everyone to hear, it's interesting how genetics work. Your daughter doesn't look anything like her father. My wife froze, her fork halfway to her mouth. Rachel continued, I mean, shouldn't she have gotten at least some of his coloring? It would be nice if you did a paternity test, just to prove to our family that everything is legitimate. Better to know now than find out later, right? The table went silent. My mother stopped cutting the cake. My father set down his drink. My brother just sat there, not saying a word to stop his wife. My wife's face had gone pale. She looked at me, then back at Rachel, mouth opening and closing without words coming out. The shock had rendered her speechless. I put down my napkin slowly. My wife doesn't need to prove anything to anyone, especially not to you. Rachel's eyes widened in fake innocence. I'm just saying, for the family's peace of mind, you're concerned about legitimacy? I asked. That's fascinating, coming from someone who had an affair with a married man. Though I suppose when you're a mistress, you see deception everywhere. Personal experience, perhaps? My mother grabbed my arm. Why would you say that in front of everyone? She hissed. I didn't lower my voice. A second-rate mistress is questioning my wife's integrity. The woman who knowingly destroyed a marriage wants to talk about legitimacy? She shouldn't have been sleeping with married men if she wanted respect at family dinners. My brother finally stood up. That's enough. Is it? I asked him. Your wife just accused mine of infidelity in front of our entire family, and you sat there silent. She was just asking a question, he said weakly. No, she was trying to humiliate my wife. The difference is, my wife didn't chase after someone else's husband. I stood, helped my wife up. She was shaking slightly. My daughter ran over, sensing something was wrong. I picked her up, and she wrapped her arms around my neck. She looked exactly like my wife's father. Same nose, same eyes, same beautiful dark skin that Rachel apparently found so suspicious. We're leaving, I said. My brother followed us to the door. You need to apologize, both of you. My wife didn't mean anything by it. Your wife knew exactly what she meant, and I will never apologize for defending my family. Neither will my wife. I didn't want to stay in an arranged marriage, he said, as if that justified everything. You don't understand. I understand perfectly. You traded a good woman for a mistress. That's your choice. But that mistress doesn't get to attack my wife's character. She's still the woman who had an affair with a married father of 2. That's her permanent title, no matter what ring you put on her finger. We left. He's called 6 times since then. My mother has sent messages about keeping the family together. I haven't responded to any of them. My wife finally spoke in the car. Thank you, she said quietly. Always, I told her. We haven't been back. We won't be, until he understands that respect isn't negotiable.